How's it going, guys? Liam here from AltSignals. Today is TA Tuesday and we'll be discussing some technical analysis on different coins, and we also offer tutorials on technical analysis as well. As always, if you could give us a like, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. Okay, so today we're looking at Ethereum. This is on the 4-hour chart for Binance Perpetual Futures contract. Now, what we spoke about last was we were looking for a double bottom before a breakout. So we can see here that this seems to be the case in terms of where we predicted. So we had this double bottom here, and this was pretty much the support line which we'd seen play out here before. So yeah, now we've got the breakout and we're heading up. So right now we're at 2153. What we will probably expect is it to rise a bit higher, maybe up to 2300, and then break down back to around about the 2000 to 2050 mark. At this point, this little retracement that we would expect to see, at that point we should see a spring upwards. So this is pretty much what we'd say is an easy setup. Now, none of this is obviously financial advice. However, what we'll be looking at now is for a nice easy setup to play into the 2000 to 2050 mark. So yeah, we'll see a little bit higher price increase, and then we'll see a reduction, and this would be the area that we want to look to jump in. What price would be looking for, maybe take profits and whatnot? Well, again, it would depend on how you play and how you trade, should I say. So for instance, there could be potential for upwards of, like, say, 40%. We've seen this area before. It's played as resistance at 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So 4 key areas of resistance in the same area point here. So the first area we'll be looking at is around about the 2800 mark. So you could do it in a number of ways. You could take profits, so break it into quarters and take maybe a 5%, see how it goes from there, maybe take a profit at 10 to 15% and continue that cycle up to around about the 2800 mark as well. So that's Ethereum. What we're going to do now is jump into Cardano, because we want to highlight some of the predictions that we got last time as well. So what we said was we would be looking at potentially buying once we see a breakout. Same sort of setup as Ethereum. So people wanted to know where and whereabouts you should purchase Cardano. Where would be a good point? So we were looking at the 200 EMA support as support, and essentially being a major trend line down here. So we saw it touch this particular area, and then we saw a spring. So it moved from around about $1 and shot up to $1.35. We've seen a little bit of a retracement, and then this is where we see the break. So we've just got through this breakout here. So now we're sitting around about $1.37, and we probably will now see a continuation to the upside, as we're probably going to see with Ethereum. So right now, a lot of coins could be kind of moving back into a bullish trend over a period of time. So this won't happen fast. So we've had a nice correction. We've had a spike. We've had another nice correction. So now what we should see is another increase in price over the next coming weeks and months. So yeah, the past, where we were looking at before, we really saw this 200 EMA and this particular major trend line play a massive role in this move, what we caught here. So as it stands now, we probably would say at this point we'd be jumping in around 138, 140. And again, maybe even what we'll first do is wait for it to get around about the 145, 146, 47, see if it retraces down to around about the 138 mark, and play into the same sort of strategy as the Ethereum, where we see it move down first, we trace a little bit, and then we see it spike on price moving forward thereafter. So yeah, they're the two key areas and the two coins that we are looking at the moment. If you want to know more information, obviously, messages in the comments below. And as always guys, if you could give us a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll catch you in the next video.